Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Whoa. He'll take this down to the 23. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Chubb backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Josh Downs. Touchdown Colts. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 as they're on the 19-yard line.
First and 10. They go play action with Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. To throw is Levis. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The motion man here is Mitchell. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. There he goes again.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
3rd down and 9. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The man in motion here is Chark. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Open man's got it. That's Chark. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect.
That'll be intercepted. And the Colts will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richard. That one intercepted. 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right, and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Colts 49-yard line.
Throwing is Levis. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Levis. A pass pulled in by Henry. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Tennessee.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Second and 7. Downs goes in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
A second down throw for Richardson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Sending a receiver right. Quick throw, taken in, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. That one is good. And the Colts move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. We're going to go right back to Henry. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down for Tennessee. Off the play fake, it's Levis. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And even though he might not have scored, these are the drives that typically end in points. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Richardson to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On play action, Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's downs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Colts 31, Titans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, Mike 13, Mike 13.
From the gun, it's Levis. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's out of bounds, but problem there, he doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line. The man in motion here is Chart. On first and 10, here's Levis. Pass brought in by Chart. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Levis to throw it here on first down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Levis. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
A run on first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short gain. They'll let Richardson run this himself. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Here comes the blitz as he looks. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he pitches it. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Indy. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry.
A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Running here, it's Pollard. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And this time he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The motion man here is Mitchell. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And he's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 20-yard line.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's a pickup of 17. That's good for a Titan 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. A short pickup to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's...
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the home victory here in the